General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, has once again committed a terrible act. His murder of FBI agent John Cates, Adam Harrington, has created a ripple effect, and for once, he may not get away with it. He enlisted Carly Spencer, Lara Wright, to lie that she was sleeping with Sonny at the time of Cates' murder. While the authorities don't necessarily believe Sonny, until now, they have focused their case on Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny Corinthos almost confessed to murder. Before the charges against Alexis were dropped, Sonny planned to confess to Cates' murder. He even set up a meeting with Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. But once Sonny realized that Alexis was off the hook, he changed his mind. Prior to Sonny's near confession, Anna gave Carly one last chance to recount her statement about being Sonny's alibi. Carly refused. But if Sonny is arrested and charged, Carly may be forced to lie on the witness stand about where Sonny was at the time Cates was killed. Spoilers. Carly Spencer is in a bad situation. If Carly lies on the stand, she could be charged with perjury and face prison time herself if her testimony is refuted. What's worse, if prosecutors can prove that Carly lied to help Sonny, she could also be charged as an accessory. If Sonny and Carly both go to jail, it could leave their daughter without a parent to care for her. So that could lead Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, to make a shocking recommendation. And it's something that neither Sonny nor Carly will be happy about. General Hospital spoilers. Carly Spencer may have to marry Sonny Corinthos. Carly wouldn't have to testify if Sonny goes to trial if the two of them were married. That could be the one thing that will keep Carly out of prison, no matter how the case against Sonny goes. Carly had no intention of marrying Sonny yet again, because they just hadn't been able to make their marriage work for more than a few years at a time. Carly is also enjoying the company of Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur, at the moment, and won't want to give that up. The same can be said about Sonny and Natalia Ramirez, Eva Laru. But they may have no choice but to get married once again and convince everyone that their marriage is the real deal. Spoilers. What do you think? Do Sonny and Carly belong together? Will Carly have to testify against Sonny in court? Will Sonny and Carly have to remarry? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital airing weekdays on ABC. Don't forget to check back right here regularly for all your General Hospital news, information and spoilers. Drama is about to reach an all-time high in Port Charles, as Carly Corinthos is faced with a life-altering decision: marry Sonny Corinthos, or be forced to testify against him in a court case that could bring down his entire empire. The stakes have never been higher for Carly, whose complicated relationship with Sonny has always been the bedrock of General Hospital. With the walls closing in and their love hanging in the balance, Carly must weigh her options. Will she tie the knot with Sonny again, protecting him and risking everything she's worked for? Or will she walk away, leaving him to face the consequences on his own? The dilemma. The legal trap Carly faces. Carly's predicament stems from a renewed investigation into Sonny's mob dealings. The feds are circling, desperate to pin charges on Sonny and dismantle his criminal organization. While Sonny has managed to stay ahead of the law for years, this time the authorities have a new weapon: Carly. Investigators have been building a case that centers on testimony from those closest to Sonny, and Carly, as the mother of his children and his on-again, off-again wife, is at the top of their list. The twist? Under the law, a spouse cannot be compelled to testify against their partner in criminal court, meaning the one thing that could keep Carly from being dragged into court is the legal protection of marriage. As it stands, Carly and Sonny are divorced, which means she's vulnerable. If the feds get their way, Carly could be forced to betray the man she once loved, or make the ultimate sacrifice to protect him. The emotional tangle of Carly and Sonny's relationship. Carly's relationship with Sonny has always been one of General Hospital's most enduring, complicated love stories. Over the years, the two have weathered betrayals, heartbreaks, marriages, divorces, and near-death experiences. Yet, no matter how many times life pulls them apart, they always seem to find their way back to one another. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and deep down, Both know they share a bond
However,
that this time
transcends
feels
logic.
different. Carly has worked hard to establish her independence. After their latest split, she made a conscious decision to focus on herself and her family, rebuilding her life outside of Sonny's shadow. She has been thriving at the helm of the Metro Court, taking charge of her own destiny. Carly has even found solace in relationships outside of Sonny, though none seem to match the intensity of their love. But despite all her efforts to move on, Sonny remains an integral part of her life. He's the father of her children, the person who knows her best, and in many ways, the one constant in her chaotic world. Now, the authorities are using that deep connection against her, hoping to force her hand in a way that could either shatter Sonny's life or pull Carly back into his orbit forever. Sonny, of course, doesn't want Carly to be dragged into his criminal world any more than she already has been. But as the legal news tightens, it becomes clear that marrying her again might be the only way to protect both of them. Sonny is nothing if not a protector, and when it comes to the people he loves, he'll do whatever it takes to shield them from harm, even if that means pulling Carly back into his dangerous life. For Carly, the decision is agonizing. Marrying Sonny again would mean giving up the independence she's fought so hard to reclaim. It would mean tethering herself to a man whose lifestyle has always put her and their children in the crosshairs of danger. But it would also mean saving Sonny from the possibility of a long prison sentence or worse. Without her testimony, the Fed's case could fall apart, giving Sonny a fighting chance. Carly's protective instincts are powerful, especially when it comes to Sonny. Despite their tumultuous past, Carly still feels deeply connected to him, and the thought of watching him go to prison is unbearable. She knows that Sonny, as the head of the Corinthos organization, has made enemies who would love nothing more than to see him behind bars or 6 feet under. If marrying him can protect him from that fate, is it worth the sacrifice? If Carly does decide to marry Sonny to avoid testifying, the fallout will be immediate and dramatic. For one, it will send shockwaves through her family. Her children, especially Michael and Jocelyn, may feel betrayed by her decision. They have seen firsthand the toll Sonny's lifestyle has taken on their lives and have encouraged Carly to stay as far away from that world as possible. Marrying Sonny again would put Carly right back in the line of fire, and her children might not forgive her for that. Jocelyn, in particular, is likely to struggle with her mother's choice. She's fiercely independent and has always admired Carly's strength in standing up for herself. But watching her mother sacrifice her autonomy for Sonny's sake might cause a rift between them. Carly risks losing the respect of her daughter by tying herself to a man who has caused so much pain in their lives. Moreover, Carly's professional life could suffer. Her success at Metro Court has been a point of pride for her, and reuniting with Sonny could undermine everything she's built. People in Port Charles might begin to see her as Sonny's wife first and a businesswoman second, stripping her of the identity she's worked so hard to cultivate. On the flip side, Carly's decision could reignite the passion between her and Sonny. After all, the two have always thrived on drama and danger. Marrying him again could bring them closer than ever, rekindling the love that has never truly gone away. But at what cost? The decision Carly faces is one that will test her to the core. On one hand, there's her deep love and loyalty to Sonny, a man who has been a part of her life for so long that imagining a world without him feels impossible. On the other, there's her hard-won independence and the future she's building for herself and her children. This isn't just about love, it's about survival. Can Carly live with herself if she lets Sonny go to prison? Can she bear the thought of being pulled back into the chaos and danger of his world? Carly has always been a fighter, and now, more than ever, she'll need to draw on that strength to make the right decision. As General Hospital gears up for one of its most dramatic storylines yet, fans are left wondering, will Carly marry Sonny to protect him, or will she walk away for good? It's a choice that will define not only her future but Sonny's as well. Carly's decision will test the limits of her loyalty, love, and strength in ways that could change the course of their lives forever. No matter what she chooses, Port Charles will be forever altered by the fallout of this momentous decision. Whether it ends in love, loss, or tragedy, Carly's next move will be one that no one will forget. And in true General Hospital fashion, it's bound to leave viewers on the edge of their seats. eagerly awaiting what comes next.